Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to my channel, back again with another video. And finally I got my hands on Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and this is how the box comes on pre-order. So before I dive in, I like to mention I'll be going through full specs and features, and also will be showing you guys few tips and tricks. So stay tuned in and do not skip the video. As you can see, there's a lot of information in details like capture the unmissable. As you open it, we got your back with smart switch and how to videos. Epic nights are here. You got your invoice and your phone. Let's start with the pricing. You can get hold of Galaxy S23 Ultra from £1,250 with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage. You have a choice of 8 different colors: green, phantom black, lavender, cream, graphite, sky blue, lime and red. Okay, have that said now, Galaxy S23 Ultra is a real game changer, and here's why. Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is the fastest chip right now that even beats Apple's A16 Bionic chip when it comes to GPU. Now just before I dive in, I like to mention, cause it's gonna be my everyday phone, hence I'm protecting the beauty with all costs. So I purchased a TPU Screen Protector and few cases to go along with, which I'm gonna apply later in this video. Let's move all that to the side. Nowadays you can't expect anything more other than a phone and a charging cable inside the box. There was a time we used to get everything inside the box, and we used to call it a day and everyone's happy with it. Well, buying chargers separately, still it doesn't come to my understanding, you get me? So it's just what it is now. Okay guys, get ready for the moment you've been all waiting for. It seems like they have protected the phone with the recycled cardboard. Let's get this out of the way so you could get the actual look. Check the beauty out, what a bombshell. Phone feels little heavier than the last year Galaxy S22 Ultra, and that's because of Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Phone weighs about 234 grams. Honestly speaking, I'm really happy with the color I went for. Looks stunning. However, we all have our own preferences. Design is pretty much the same as the last year model, except for the flat aluminium frame, which makes it different because the Galaxy S22 Ultra is more round. Have that said now, don't get me wrong, design is perfect. I love the last year Galaxy S22 Ultra model. Phone is also known to have IP68, meaning water and dust resistant. Before I go into any more details, I'm gonna apply a TPU Screen Protector, so watch me carefully how I do this. Applying a TPU Screen Protector is really easy nowadays because adapter comes along with it. Just make sure you don't leave no dust, otherwise you'll end up with bubbles. So the trick is, if you do it under the light, you'll get the better result. And use this sticky paper to remove any excess you see on the screen. As you could see, I'm using the sticky tape, just make sure there's nothing on my screen when I apply the TPU Screen Protector. Now when you think you're ready to apply the TPU Screen Protector, just make sure you level it perfectly. Now lift one side of the TPU Screen Protector and scrape it with the card that comes with. Then do the other side exactly the same, but make sure you pull out the adapter first. You might notice there's few bubbles still left over, but don't worry, that's nothing to do with the dust. It's just when you were plugging out the adapter, a little bit air might gone in. Just give it a good scrape and you're good to go. Thank you for watching. Mission accomplished with 0 bubbles and perfect fit. Now let's put on the case. I purchased that from Amazon. If you like it, I'll put the link below so you know where to buy it from. Won't cost you arm and a leg, I'll promise you that. Something that easily fits inside your pocket. So phone is big as it is, you can feel it has a solid grip to it. Please share your thoughts in the comment section, what you guys think of it. Okay, have that said, now let's power up the phone for the first time. Wow, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset is really fast. Did you see how quickly it turned on? Okay guys, I'm gonna pause the video and sign in with my details. Okay guys, phone is all set, ready to go, back in action. Let's start with biometrics and security. You have 2D face unlock along with ultrasonic fingerprint unlock. Now let's move on to display and resolution. When it comes to displays, Samsung bosses the display department, and here's why. Galaxy S23 Ultra comes in 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display, resolution up to 3088 x 1440 pixel, 501 ppi along with 120 Hz refresh rates. You get 750 nits of peak brightness thanks to 5000 mAh battery to support it. Okay, let's move on and talk about camera specs and features. You have 200 megapixel on main camera, 10 megapixel telephoto on second camera with 3 times optical zoom, 10 megapixel telephoto on third camera with 10 times optical zoom, 12 megapixel ultra wide on fourth camera and 12 megapixel on front camera with autofocus. Here's where things gets interesting. You get 8K video recording up to 30 frames per second. This is sick, beyond next level.
With Super HDR, you can capture a wider range of light and dark tones in your videos with more accurate colors. The cameras combine readings from both low and high ISO to produce high-quality images with a wider 12-bit dynamic range spectrum of colors. This means that your footage will depict light and dark areas more accurately, thanks to the 1.5 times increase in full well capacity, which increases the maximum amount of charge that each pixel can hold before saturation, allowing us to bring 4K Super HDR technology at 60 frames per second to both the rear and front cameras for the very first time. With this model's processor, you can now film in 8K at 30 frames per second with a wider angle for a more cinematic feel. We've also enhanced the camera to absorb 2.5 times more light than before, giving you brighter footage. The S23 Ultra packs 200 million pixels in the main wide camera. That means you can even capture details of the background in your images. These pixels transform based on lighting conditions with our new adaptive pixel sensor. When lighting is low, 16 pixels combine into one larger pixel to capture more light, resulting in brighter photos. In standard lighting conditions, the pixels combine into groups of 4 through our new tetrasquaring process, resulting in higher quality 50 megapixel images.
Now this is what you call a game changer. Galaxy S23 Ultra is phenomenal when it comes to camera. Now let's move on to tips and tricks. Did you know if you swipe up with your two fingers, you'll have a split screen, which is called multitasking? And to do that, go to settings, look for advanced features, and you want to go to labs and make sure you have all these 4 options enabled. Now go to a gallery and you could tap and hold any image and you could share it. Okay, for one last time, if you go to your settings again and look for battery and device care, under the device care, if you scroll down, you'll see a maintenance mode. So if you're passing your phone for repair, by turning that on, all your privacy is safe. Once you get your phone back, go back to the maintenance mode again and unlock it with your password. Okay guys, the next one is if you pull down your notification panel, you could simply add or customize notification that you want to add on the panel. To do that, just simply pull down your notification panel and add or customize whatever you want. Okay, so I'm coming to end of this video now. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for my future video, hit the bell icon for notification, and if you have any question, comments or concern, hit me down below and I'll get back to ya. Until then, take care, goodbye.